Part of what makes New Braunfels such a great place to live is we have events and activities year round. I mean, seemingly every day. And we're at one of the biggest today called Wurstfest. It's a deep dive celebration into our German heritage. So we decided to stop by today and talk to people about Wurstfest, of course, but really focus on, for you guys, what things you might want to know before you move to New Braunfels. If you guys are new here to my channel, thanks so much for hopping on, because every week we're putting out relevant content just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. So before we get started, before we get to the information you guys need to know, I'm feeling kind of bald here. I'm seeing people in German attire. So when in Germany, originally from here, right? And so if there were things you can tell people about, like things you should know before moving to New Braunfels, what would that be?
Well, obviously we have the rivers and Schlitterbahn, so it's an amazing place to be in the summer for sure. Fantastic food and so many great festivals. We have Wurstfest, we've got Wasselfest. It's just a great place to grow up and to be a family, to bring your family.
You guys have lived here for a while. What are some of the things that people should know about before they move to New Braunfels?
Really, it's just a good-hearted town. It's just, I mean, I'm just from San Antonio, but I love it here. I mean, I wouldn't think about living anyplace else. You know, we have our hot spells here, but it's just, everybody's kind to each other here in town, you know, welcome you here, and it's just a good-hearted town.
So let's give people a bigger picture of New Braunfels. For those people thinking about moving here,
yes,
watching this,
we're packed. We're full.
We're full.
We're full. We're closed.
Stay home. Don't come.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that people who may be interested in moving to New Braunfels, what are some of the things they should know about New Braunfels before moving here?
Some of the things you should know. Well, you could be a unicorn if you move to New Braunfels. Or you're going to be a cougar, Canyon cougar or New Braunfels unicorn if you have kids in school. You've got to check out the oldest bakery in Texas, our landmark here. We have a lot of locally owned restaurants that's great and fun to come to. So many neat subdivisions that are going up, brand new ones, tons of building everywhere. I mean, or you can get land or live in a neighborhood. I mean, there's just so many options. Or on the river, tubing, floating the river, got to do that. That's a blast.
People watching this channel are thinking about moving to New Braunfels. Should we or shouldn't we? So here's the thing. What things might they want to know before thinking about moving to New Braunfels?
Well, New Braunfels is experiencing tremendous growth right now.
Tell it like it is.
So there is some growing pains going on, you know, with streets and, you know, the infrastructure, but it is a great place to raise a family.
What makes it great to you? You've lived here all your life.
Well, you know, it has that old small town feel to it. In my opinion, we are sadly losing that a little bit day by day as more people come into town, but just you meet so many wonderful people here, and there's so much to do during the summertime, and during, you know, the wintertime we have different festivals downtown, and it's a great sense of community.
What else? What else might somebody want to know?
Seems like there's always just stuff to do. You know, and also, if you want to get out of town, Austin's not that far, San Antonio isn't that far. So we're stuck between, we're nestled in between two metropolitan areas. So.
Which makes it super convenient.
Yes, yeah.
And you're right, there's always something going on here.
Always.
Like sometimes 5 events in one day.
Especially during, like, between the months of September and January. It seems like there's a festival or some community event every so many weeks.
when you come to New Braunfels, you got to understand this is a tight community. But you know what? We are an inclusive community. We want people to come here, live, raise their families, get involved in the community, volunteer their time to the community, and just enjoy what the natural festivities and the beauty of New Braunfels really is. It's just a jewel in the middle of the hill country. It's just gorgeous.
What are some of the things that people need to know about before moving to New Braunfels?
Yeah. Well, there's the obvious thing like 2 rivers, 3 lakes. There's great community events like Worst Fest. We've really, grown up as a town. We've got great dining. We've got great places to be outside and enjoy the outdoors. So I grew up here. I moved here when I was 2. I grew up here. My wife was born here and raised here. And we have no desire to go anywhere else. It's just a great community. You got easy access to Austin. You got easy access to San Antonio. Just really doesn't get much better.
So a lot of the answers we heard to the question, hey, what do you have to know before considering moving to New Braunfels? Community, that people are so friendly. The amenities we have here, the restaurants, the events, and the activities. Yeah, we did hear the infrastructure, traffic challenges, but that was always topped off by it still feels like a small town, and it does. It feels like you're going back in time. What do you guys think? You moved here recently, you've been here a few years. What are some of the things that people need to know who are watching this right now and considering moving to New Braunfels? Put those things in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. And if you're thinking about moving to New Braunfels after what you've just heard and seen, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.